G'day and welcome back to another day in Bowler's Backyard. Today is a bit of a difficult one because I've got to admit my failures. Today I've cheated. I have gone to the nursery and bought 4 plants. Now I don't want to do that all the time. As you know, I like to get my own seeds and plant my own seeds, but I've failed nearly 3 years in a row to get any good chili plants. I think I put it in one of the videos where I bought seeds for a Carolina Reaper. I put out a bunch of pots and 3 of them took, and then they were bird's eye chilies. So I don't know what happened there. I swear they were the Carolina Reaper plants that started to grow, but turns out they were the bird's eye chili plants. So I have gone and bought a Carolina Reaper potted plant. Because what we did also this year, I've probably tried to sow 6 seeds. 2 or 3 of them I started a bit too early, so they never took. And then the other ones just haven't really took. I don't know, I'm doing something wrong here, so I need to lift my game with the chili plant seeding. I'm going to plant this around the side near the bay leaf plants. And another chili plant that I got was a jalapeno. So I also got a jalapeno plant. I did a lot of pickled chilies last year, but I had a Hungarian wax chili, which was beautiful. I loved it. So I'm really excited to try out these jalapenos and do some pickling. And then the other plant that I've not quite succeeded at this year is the sweet potato. So my wife's actually got a sweet potato inside in a half jar of water, and it's only just started to chit or grow the stems and leaves. So they're not big enough to sort of cut off and plant them in the soil. So I've actually gone and bought 2 sweet potato plants. Now, the one we've got going inside is the garden variety orange flesh sweet potato. But the 2 I've bought from the nursery are a white flesh red sweet potato and a purple flesh white skinned sweet potato. So I'm going to plant these. I've got 2 raised beds. I'll plant these 2 in there today. And then when the cuttings from the orange sweet potato get big enough, I'll be planting them in there as well. So I have 3 varieties this season. But I wanted to start early and they were taking too long to go. It's been such a weird start to spring. Starts to get warm, gets warm a couple of days, and then gets really cold for another 3. So the hot loving plants like the sweet potato and probably the chilies have just really struggled. So I'm cheating today. That's about it. I might go out and also pick some of the dill seeds that are drying out in the dill forest. So I'm going to be picking them, the ones that are ready to go, chucking them in a pillowcase and then waiting for them to dry out. So I'll show you that as well. Anyway, join me as we go out and plant some chilies and sweet potatoes and cheat a little bit. And a short disclaimer, I apologise. I broke my little lapel mic. So I apologise if the sound is crappy. And it is also one of the windiest days. It's been windy for about 2 weeks now, so I apologise if there's a lot of noise in the microphone. I'm just using the phone microphone today, so I have ordered another one, and I apologise for the poor sound quality. So here we are around the side of the house, where it still looks beautiful after its renovation last year. As you can see, the bay leaf plants are going really nice. Now I thought I had 2 spare terracotta pots out here. This one is in fact spare, but this one here, it's got something in it. Anyway, but while I was around here, I noticed this. So I'm going to grab this one, put one of the chili plants in there, and I'm going to put the other chili plant right there. They're perennial plants. So if I can look after it through the winter times and cover it up and keep it nice and healthy, it should stay there for ages. And in this one, I'm going to have to find a home for that. Anyway, we found our pots. Now it gets a lot of sun here, so these plants I think can be partial sun or full sun. I'm going to go get some sugarcane mulch and put it on, and there's also bark chips on the top, but a little bit of sugarcane mulch won't go astray. we found our next spot. This is going to be a perfect little spot. Plenty of sunshine, gets a little bit of shade in the morning. Spot to live. A little bit of condensed chook poo. Alright, so we've got 2 raised garden beds here. I reckon I'll fit probably 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Given that I'm pretty stingy and lazy, I'm going to plant 1, and then as they grow and as they vine out, you can bury the vines. I think I've told you this in a previous video. And the little leaf that stems off them will grow another plant entirely and grow more tubers. So I'm going to plant 1 at the edge, and then as it vines, as it grows, I'm going to keep burying it along, track it all the way around the garden bed. So we'll go from there. Oh, just make your hands stink. And the next garden bed where I will plant the white-fleshed sweet potato. It's got some stuff in it. It's got a sage bush here, butternut pumpkin that I'm going to vine over this trellis. And I reckon I'll start another one over that side as well when I pull that snow pea out. Little chives here. But yeah, so I probably won't fit 8 sweet potatoes in this one, but I'll at least fit 6.
Dad?
Yep, in a second. Same as the other ones there, we will put some sugarcane mulch and some condensed chook poo, and they're ready to go. I didn't know I was going to do any harvesting today, but can't help myself. Oh, that's nearly ready. This one's definitely ready. Look at that one, eh? Yum. Look at them, squashes. Nice. We go and check the eggs. One of the chooks is in the... Oh yeah, we got some eggs, boy. Get them. She's clucky, so she's in the shame cage. I apologise, it is so windy, but just quickly before I start watering everything in, these are the dill forests. And as you can see, there is a little difference between the ones that have sort of just passed flowering and the ones that are well into seeds and they're starting to sort of die. They are ready to cut. To sort of take off, and I've got a sort of a mesh pillow protector, and I'm just going to chuck it on there. You can chuck it in a paper bag or a pillowcase or a hessian bag or something like that to chuck it in there to continue it drying, and then when you're ready you just run it through your fingers or smash it around and the seeds will come off of the stem. So I'm going to do it intermittently when the seeds start to dry rather than let the whole lot dry off a lot, because by the time they're all ready, half of them have fallen onto the ground and you've lost half your seeds. So I'm going to keep going and just trim a couple of these off and chuck them in the pillowcase and let them sit and let them dry out. Ready to sit in the shed and dry. You having fun? Well, there you have it. Another day in Bola's backyard. We're inside now in the nice and cool, also where it's less noisy. I apologise again for the poor sound quality. Hopefully by the next video I'll have the new gear where it's not so noisy and bad. But thanks for joining me today. We trimmed some seeds off the dill plants and a new method of getting them ready. So I put them in a pillowcase. And we also cheated and finally got a Carolina Reaper chili plant, which I've been trying for years. We also got a jalapeno and a couple other sweet potatoes. So I'm super excited for those sweet potatoes. Anyway, thanks again for joining me. I'll see you on the next one. Tell your mates, and I'll see you then.